Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to look at a calculus definite integral. With definite integrals, you will have a value in your answer. However, when you're dealing with an integral that is considered indefinite, you must include plus c in your answer. For definite integrals, we do not include a plus c. Here we have an integral from 2 to 3 of x to the third power minus 5x squared divided by x dx. The dx means you are integrating over x or for x. Here we notice that there's a situation where we can factor before we integrate. So in this problem, I factored out an x, and so that leaves in the numerator x squared minus 5x when an x is factored out. And then there is an x in the denominator. And the x's will cancel out. Then it becomes an integral from 2 to 3 of x squared minus 5x dx. The rule states for integrating functions like this, we add 1 to the exponent area and divide by the sum. So again, you add 1 to the exponent area and divide by the sum. So the first part, you will deal with x to the 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 minus 5x to the 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. For letters that do not have a visible power, it is automatically a 1 to start out with. So it is x to the 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 minus 5x to the 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 from 2 to 3. So this reduces to x to the third divided by 3 minus 5x squared divided by 2 from 2 to 3. First, we're going to plug the top part of the integral in for every x. So this is going to be 3 to the third divided by 3 minus 5 times 3 to the second power divided by 2 minus the lower end of the integral, which is 2, and we plug in 2 to the third divided by 3 minus 5 times 2 to the second power divided by 2. So this breaks down to 27 divided by 3 minus 45 divided by 2 minus 8 divided by 3 minus 20 divided by 2. Now, we see we have some simplifying to do. So I can take the 27 divided by 3 minus 8 divided by 3, which gives me 19 divided by 3. Then you have negative 45 divided by 2. Then you can minus that from negative 20 divided by 2. And that will turn into addition because when you're subtracting the negative, the signs change to a plus. So negative 45 divided by 2 minus a negative 20 divided by 2 is equivalent to negative 45 divided by 2 plus 20 divided by 2, which is equal to negative 25 over 2. So that statement will now read 19 divided by 3 minus 25 over 2. And we need to find a common denominator, and 3 and 2 both go into 6. So the left side we will multiply by 2 over 2. So 19 times 2 is 38 divided by 3 times 2, which will yield you 6. And minus 25 times 3, which is 75, divided by 2 times 3, which is 6. So now this will read 38 divided by 6 minus 75 divided by 6. And this will yield you negative 37 divided by 6.